The Columbia Visioning Commission recently came out with a report and is very interested in transparency in government. Unfortunately, the Special Business District Board of Directors, which runs the downtown, is not very transparent at all. So my thought is to ask the mayor candidates, what are you going to do about restoring transparency in government as it comes to downtown leadership?
The Council's current stand on all of the amendments and bills before our Missouri legislature regarding the Sunshine Law to clarify or to expand those, they currently oppose. I'd like to see that the city really does look to the people here and wants to present the reasons for why they're done. I think the people in town and the council as well should have full knowledge of why the decisions are reached. A lot of the backroom decisions that are going on need to be stopped.
Because we have so many hospitals in the area, and we tend to have a lot of disabled, homeless, veterans, and the mentally ill, I would like to know what kind of services that we're willing to expand on or interested in expanding on for these populations, whether it's homeless shelters, whether it's support for the mentally ill, and bus routes, and those kind of things to help these people in our community.
The best way that I can see that a mayor would have to help assist these projects is to become a leader through the local community, either through the churches or civic organizations, and try and get the people involved in helping people. I think asking the government to solve everyone's problems is more than the government can handle. It is. The city is made up of people, and the people need to look out for people. I do, however, think that we do need to revise how our bus routes are run out there and make sure that we are reaching those communities.
I live over by Green Meadows, and the extension, they had a beautiful bermed up area, and the road was suited and finished, and now that they've decided to put in construction and businesses, they've since torn it up and put in a nice roundabout. But what a waste of our tax dollars and money that they've constructed a road and then decided it didn't suit the area, and then they tear it up and invest more money and time. So my question really is, why can't they suit the roads first before they put in planned projects?
What happens is that when we start planning roads, we have a general idea of what's going to go into an area. But a lot of times you're going to have people who ask for rezoning, the level of the people who are going to be in there, the types of businesses, that's going to have an impact, especially on the traffic flow. I know also just down the road from that particular area, there's a subdivision just down the hill from College Park on that same outer road that's interested in putting in quite a few more units down in that area that's under consideration or has been placed before the city council. These are the road that's currently there is fine for the traffic that's there. It's a little tight in the mornings, but that's one of the things that we need to look at when we go to issue rezoning ordinances and allow changes to existing zoning.
Please tell the citizens of Columbia what you believe are the three key elements of sustainability and what you will do to help ensure these things happen.
One is we have to make sure that we aren't poisoning the future. That's going to have to do with the way we store our trash, where we do put our lawn chemicals, that sort of stuff. We need to make sure how that's being taken care of. Quite frequently in the past, people didn't consider what was going to happen with the toxic waste or the residue of what they were producing or using. That's caused a lot of places to be real issues. You've seen the cleanup that the federal government has had to do on a lot of those sites. Some of it is that we need to decide how we're going to develop our city. Do we plan on the city continuing to grow in size? If we do, we need to start building pieces of our infrastructure to handle heavier traffic and expect them to last longer. Or if we're going to stay a relatively small Midwestern community. And these are the kind of decisions that reach 10, 15, 20 years into the future.
The city of Columbia, just keep an eye on overdevelopment. So I know you need money to keep the city running, but let's not turn it into Chicago Junior or something. Just keep the nice country atmosphere that we have here.
I think we did for a period. We had runaway development in town. We are in a position where a lot of that is going to come to a halt. There isn't the profit out there that people were looking for. However, we are going to have to deal with the problems that did create. We just need to make sure we don't let it happen again.